Hey there and welcome to the Max Not Binary. I'm Max. We are back with Oxygen Not Included here on our All Achievements run. Welcome in Chthonic 1, Neo, Spoonwood. It is good to see you all. I hope that you are having a good day. So here we are. We have some food. Would you believe? Obviously not enough to actually feed anyone, but it exists. And we're trying to get in here. That is a thing that we are currently doing. Might also try and finish this fish tank. Let's go. We'll go a bit slower though for now, just while we check on what's going on. Hello Nora, welcome in. My day is going absolutely fine, thank you Spoonwood. Regular day behaviour, nothing really out of the ordinary happening. Oh, good. Drowning Sweetles, that's what we like to see. These are both full, which is also what we like to see. Egg. Are the fish more valuable? I think the fish probably are more valuable. In the great scheme of things. You can't reach this pipe, really? There you go. Let's fix that for you. We should probably just dig that one up. It might die in due course. I think Wasteland has more food potential in the rush for food. It doesn't really. I mean, it doesn't have any other food potential. There isn't additional food beyond what you see. And we've got to all the bits we see. I mean, there are these two that we could go to if we really wanted. But that's about your limit. Oh, who's starving now? Is it because Catalina isn't bothering to do any... Really, Annabelle, you don't have anything to do? Can this genuinely be the case? Don't believe it. Upper right. There isn't any. There's nothing here. I want this one over here. Oh well. We'll get there in due course. We're fine. We've even got some barbecue. Look, more things drowning. We've got a number of things drowning currently. We should, in fact, pretty much be there. It would be much better if we could get these built, but they're not too far away. Someone come and hug this. Otto, you're doing something not important that isn't hugging this. Didn't I put this on more important than that? You did. Why aren't you... Oh, because somebody's hugged it. That's why. Fair enough. Somebody hugged it. I accept that as a solution. Oh my god, Spoonwood. Just chill out. It's fine. We're not dying. Alright. Is anyone doing this? Somebody was saying they were... Oh, I know why they were saying they were, they had no jobs. It's because they couldn't currently use this, but they can now. So hopefully they'll get on that at some point. Otto was grooming too. Otto was grooming, but this is set to a slightly higher priority than grooming. So they should do it in advance, but I think probably Annabelle had done it and then gone to do something else, which is completely fine. They have managed to... You're going to come and groom this? What are you doing, Annabelle? farming. I mean, that shouldn't be more important than hugging the thing. Good, Otto. Hug the thing. Yes, excellent hugging. Hello, Rizia. Welcome in. Stuff and things to you as well. Look at Catalina actually doing some sodding cooking. She is the most unhelpful cook we've had since that time Okayim was too busy throwing up to save us from starving. Were we playing on high difficulty then? No, I don't think we were. That was the All Arborea one. I think it was just that we didn't actually have any oxygen, and that's why they were so stressed out all the time. Seems overkill to me. Oh, the proximity? No, I haven't turned proximity on yet. They should be fine. We're not quite big enough to have that be a super necessity. It'll become one, but it isn't yet. Got any errands here? Yes, it's just down people's lists. That's alright. You can do it when you're ready. Right, we wanted to build the rest of this fish thing though. That's not the fish. Fish. There you are. Right. Need a fish feeder. I mean, we could set that stuff up. I suppose we might. I think I can't build the fish feeder over the top, if I recall correctly. No, the feeder won't sort the ladder out. Who says the it's fine? Oh, Squishette. Do you mean this one? I'm not convinced there's actually anything in there. I mean, the other thing that's in there is here. This is the other thing we need to get into. Because we need to start moving forward. Oh, that's not going to work. Did I ever put one in? Who knows? Let's have a look. Shipping. Conveyor chute. No, I've never built one in there. We best build one. Also there. Who's drowning now? Hatchling? Excellent. Got any skill points? No. What is it that you people are all doing? What are your tasks? What are you picking up sandstone for? Feed hatches with? Yes, it appears so. Well, this is another reason why we need these. So then they won't have to fill the sweepers manually. Ooh, duplicant skills. Oh, Leofar. You're not the duplicant skill I wanted. Turner, how far away from you? Not very far. Not very far. Sure, you can put it up there. We can always murder it later if necessary. Eggs. No, Catalina's gone to sleep again. No doubt this will immediately lead to people starving, like normal. I mean, the exosuit achievement will require us to actually have a working electrolyzer, which, although something I will look to do relatively shortly, you know, doesn't get magicked out of the air. Building, cooking, decorating. No, I don't think we want you, Ruby. Let's take some copper. This was quite a small starting biome, actually. This is quite a small... I think that's one of the reasons why we had a bit less muckroot than we might have imagined. This isn't very big for the size of map, I would say. in terms of starting biome. Excellent work, Lindsay. What is the skill that we still want? It's another digger, is it? Yes. Lindsay does know how to dig, at least. Oh yeah, someone will get cured something at some point. Selkie, welcome in. It's lovely to see you. Hope you're well. The exosuit achievement doesn't require a working electrolyzer. I've done it without one. I tend to use rusty oxidizers on some maps instead. That is entirely reasonable, Chthonic one. I have to say I've hardly ever used rusty oxidizers. We did use them on the actual Arborea all achievement run because there wasn't a hello. Don't drop this. This is important. The fish farm is in airflow tiles, Sulky Kale, because you see how the water doesn't touch them? That is actually the way the game works. So liquids cannot ever exert pressure on an airflow tile. So you can put any quantity of liquid inside airflow tiles and they won't break. It's also why they're often used for infinite liquid storage and stuff like that. It's not more. That is true, but you do want it piped, and doing these sorts of setups are a bit crap, is the answer. They're not very efficient at all. They do work, that is true, but they're certainly not what I would prefer to be doing ever. Also, I'm not too worried about it. We'll get it. We've got essentially forever. So, I'm not very bothered. What should we do? What do you want to learn about? Could learn about doctoring. Nobody cares about doctoring. What should we actually learn about? Let's learn about robo-miners. I probably won't ever build any, but we can learn about them just because. Yeah, barbecue. There's a hatch here. We don't need this hatch. Soon. Right. We would like to actually put some algae in here, if at all possible. Another thing I would like you to build, in preparation for us actually having some fish, is an automatic dispenser. Oh no, I don't want to build it on a power wire. Because then we'll power it all the time. Which I don't want to happen. We'll build a bridge. Plan to get Drecos? That is a decent plan. That is something that we should look to do. I really don't like... one of the things that delays me with Drecos is that I really don't like breaking into these, like, early on. I don't like the manky gases coming out. Even though they're not necessarily a huge problem, I'm just not a big fan of it. Oh. Yeah, that would mean that we could actually start coming in here. Can you brick that bit up for me? I probably want you... Oh, this is all airflow. Knobs. Alright, we're gonna have to keep this intact. Because we built this out of airflow, and it's in between these two things. But we can do that. Hello, Annabelle. Just in time for some tasty barbecue? You are. You are. We lullabied this? No. Here comes Otto. Stop clapping about the barbecue, Otto. Hug the egg. Good work. You all grown in here yet? No, not yet. At least one of you is still a baby. It is worth noting, Spoonwood, that we can't plant the thimbleweed, so that is another reason that Drecos might be an excellent plan on this occasion. Because unlike what I would prefer, we cannot in fact plant the thimbleweed. Now, oh, that's where I put it. I have put in a... what's it? An overflow tank. Catalina, you are idling. I mean, that's partly because I said you weren't allowed to run on this wheel, isn't it? I think I'm going to keep you from running on the wheel, but I am going to allow you to go back in here. But I don't want you running on the wheel, because I don't want you doing anything that takes as long as running on the wheel, frankly. Why aren't you delivering to this, Catalina? That is a thing you could be doing. Nobody's doing it. You fundamentally incapable of delivering? I don't think you are. Have I banned you from coming through here? No, I haven't. Why aren't you on this errand list, Catalina? Interesting. Yes, Spoonwood is right. You can't plant anything that isn't decorative. Anything useful cannot be planted. So you can only plant things in plant pots. You can't plant anything that requires any sort of planting tile. I will probably set up a metal refinery in Swamp Water. There's quite a lot of swamp water here that we could set one up in. It's usually my preferred way of doing it. Right, we have put that in. We're going to leave the sandstone. Look at you, Amari. Isn't that cute? Right. This. Sedimentary. So that we can maintain a barrier between these two biomes. Food does look better. I told you, we should be pretty much there with the meat. There's some odds and bits that I think we'll need to keep on top of. But we've only got 7 duplicants. And 2 7-critter ranches should feed them perfectly merrily. 7-critter hatch ranches, anyway. Plus we've got a Sweetle one. And we've got our starvation Sweetles. So we should be fine. Essentially. They're pretty much up and running now. Still got a little bit of, you know, there's still a few bits we could do. When we can get this built, we can expand them and stuff. But we're pretty much there. How close to Locavore and Carnival? Yes, harvesting naturally planted stuff is absolutely fine. If you could get pips to plant all your stuff, that would be super fine. But you do have to be careful with the pips, if you get them, that you don't have any farming tiles knocking around the place, because if they plant one in a farming tile, it will invalidate your thing, which is pretty annoying. I know someone who, or I read about someone who lost out on Locavore right at the end because they found that point of interest building, which has the farm tiles, and a pip planted something in one of them, which was pretty upsetting. We have only eaten 46,000 calories. But we do have 55 cycles remaining, so strictly we don't genuinely need to have even started. We've also got Catalina, who has a bottomless stomach, so she'll help. Locavore we're doing pretty well on, actually. 260,000 calories. Not too bad. This one's going to be a complete nightmare, but such is life. What has happened? We've done some research. It's not as exciting as I might have hoped. Critter eggs. I would like these. Thank you. But I would like it to be sweep only, ideally. We've got thimbleweed and buddybud seeds. No. I think you need 8 and you need 50 cycles of pure meat eating. I'm sure we did the maths when we've done the challenge before. What's that? It's 8,000 calories times 50. If someone would like to do that, you can tell me how much that is. Which we will have slightly more of, because we're actually gonna eat whatever it is. 8,500 calories per cycle. We will need an extra dupe though. One more dupe will definitely be required. Do you? Yes. I do not have... Well, I possibly do have vomiters. I never check. To be honest, Arizia, I don't actually pay any attention to what people's stress reactions are, because I just sort of assume that I'll never stress them out. But I suppose we might. What have we got? We've got a binge eater. What more do we want? Got a binge eater. What are you? Oh, we've got 2 binge eaters. Got at least 2 binge eaters. Catalina is also a vomiter. Hang on, it's just everybody a binge eater. No, you're an ugly crier. You're not very useful. Now, we've got a bunch of binge eaters. So we could just, I don't know, make them jump in water all the time. If we wanted. I might get them to seal this up again. We don't actually need to get back here anymore, so... You need some type of reverse massage table. I mean, we can just dump them in the water all the time. That should do it. Good egg. We've hatched a new critter morph. No idea what it might be. Let's see if it's drowning. Yeah, it's a stone hatch. Sorry, stone hatch. Enjoy the drowning. No eggs. Oh, there was one. But Otto has it in hand. Don't get yourself stuck, Kamari. There's a love. No, we'll be alright. I don't really care about buddy buds. I have to admit. I know people really like them, but I'm not necessarily a huge fan. I sort of understand why people like them, and I use them from time to time. But yeah, I'm not that bothered. We'll put these slightly higher because I don't want them to. I don't want this to overflow. Unreachable food. Turner. Well, why aren't we cooking the barbecue? Did we already eat the barbecue? No, we just didn't bother to get the meat out. That's not very useful, is it? There we go. That'll be fine. We don't want Turner to be starving. I've got stuff for him to do. You'll sweep the seeds to prevent the Pacu eating them? We're mostly going to murder the Pacu, I think. That's going to be my solution. Well, I'm not necessarily going to murder the Pacu, but I am going to steal all their eggs. So, that is essentially what I'm going to do. I don't think it's unreasonable to sweep them, though, to stop them eating everything, because they can be a pain in the backside for that. For sure. Oh, in Rockets for Stress? Yes. No, definitely also max difficulty, but max difficulty is a whole other thing. There we go. Good, right. There's an egg there. I can see it. Why isn't there any power up here, people? Isn't there any power? Odd. Speaking of power, where's my, not pliers? There we go. We actually redlining this already? How are we redlining it? What are we running? This? I guess this is quite a little setup in here. Fair. Have you used a diffuser system like that before for your masks? Yes, I have. You certainly can get CO2 in it. One of my fixes for that is to, have a big enough gap. But also it's just, not to let the dupes in. You could use airflow tiles, certainly. It was something I was considering when I built it. The other thing is that it doesn't cost anything to fix up these, really. Like, they're so cheap. It's not like suits where you're using refined metal, so... Oh, Turner! Turner! Off you go, Turner. Right, let us turn Turner's priorities. We don't care about you operating for a minute. You need to build. This is what we care about, Turner. You have to go build stuff. But yes, I would definitely like to be taking a dupe next time out, or at the very least, the time after that. So, let us hope for good dupes, because we want another one now. Wall toilet? I mean, we're not using a wall toilet, are we? Let's learn about this. Why not? In fact, let's just learn about stuff. Stop talking to me about it, game. I do not care. Super. There you go. Learn about stuff. Go, Turner, go. Absolutely. It's going to be great. Though we don't have the power for any of this. Also, I'm not sure I've wired the power for any of this, which is a slightly other problem. But, we'll get on with that now, I guess. Considering our little, setup down here is already consuming too much power, what I might do is set a separate little power relay down here for them to run, just so we don't have that problem. Where's the thing? Here. There we go. Excellent. Yes, mechatronics doesn't require very much power at all, but we are already redlining the grid. Which is why I normally require which is why I normally overload the line by like masses, because it's pretty easy. Turner, why have you decided to start up there? Oh, I see, you built all this, did you? You are doing something in some sort of order, I guess. Not necessarily the world's most sensible order, but some sort. There's meat here as well, you know. Meat. I don't know why we're sweeping for specifically those things. It's a bit odd, but whatever. There we go. Meep. Indeed. I haven't had a meep for ages. I assume we had some meeps in the last game. They weren't particularly central to the whole thing. WTF, Amari. Oh, is that one empty? That might be why. Ah, I'm very lazy. As discussed. Always very lazy. Right, come on you lot. I'm bored. Everyone pisses me off because you have to use joint plates everywhere. And I cannot be bothered with that nonsense. Right, you are going to be critter eggs, all. Edibles, all. I mean cooking equipment, all, sure. You have the joint plates in your building plan. I mean, that is reasonable. Not the biggest fan. I sometimes do that. I break stuff off based on, you know, is it going to be using loads of power all the time? And if it's not going to be doing that, then I don't worry about it. Right. 8. 8. 8. 8. What if wires had better overload thresholds depending on what they were made from? So lead wire could hold 2 kilowatts, but tungsten could hold 5 kilowatts. I think it would be interesting. Why does anybody have unreachable food? There's food there, Turner. I assume someone else is... Oh, whatever. Ew. Neo says ew. I thought that was alright as an idea. I think you'd have to... I think you would have to change the availability of different metals to make that a more interesting mechanic. Because I think, given the way that stuff works now, like, it would just lead to there being an obvious choice all the time. Whereas, if you made rarity more of a thing, then you'd have some more interesting choices to make. I mean, honestly, you are the engineer amongst us, so if you don't know, then I cannot help you there. Lovely. Good. Good. Right, that's coming along. Good work, Turner. You're just building all the things, aren't you? Oh, you know what? we actually now might want to prevent Catalina from coming down here, to be honest. Because I definitely don't want her running out the back here to run on these wheels. That's much too far from what we would want to do. Turner, I think you've built the things that I really care about, so you can return to normal priorities. Thank you. Actually, we might leave you like that. We'll put Lindsay like that as well. Super. I'd really like to... Starvation? Oh, you see, that's not really true. I'd quite like to clear all of this crap out of here. Can I make a couple of bins? Bins. A lot of those illusion of choice mechanics end up with min-maxing and making some materials useless in the end, because why would you use the crappy material if you could use the good one? Yes, that's what I was saying, Neo, is why I think you would have to change the availability of stuff to make it actually interesting. We'll deodorize in time, Spoonwood. The deodorizing will get there. I just want the large power transformer to not suck. I mean, that would be nice. But I'm afraid that that seems unlikely to happen. So that having been said, I use the large power transformer a lot. Oh, a digger. A digger is exactly what I wanted. I quite like the copper as well, but we're going to take Jean. We wanted another digger. And that is okay. Yeah, we're still going to deodorize it, even though we have the mask lock. But we will do it slower. I do sometimes not bother with it, but as I say, I wanted the mask lock in this one. Because we're not going to have super loads of dupes. And I want them to not be sick. Normally I don't really care about them getting the slime lung, but yeah, on this occasion I would like for them to not be sick, so that is why we've gone for a more structured look in it. How are you doing, Catalina? Cooking away merrily. Yes. Yes, it does. Does prevent the slime lung. You would have taken the Dracula eggs? Nah. We need the dupe. It's time. We need 8 dupes now. It is time for them. Lovely. Right. Sweep only. Yes. Yes. These. Nope. Yes. Yes. Nope. Yes. 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 Yep. Yep. Copy the settings along, and then I would like to get a sweep going for all the things. Cheers. Out of here. Thank you, dupes. Oh yeah, we could have got it done, but it was time for 8 dupes. Definitely time for 8 dupes. Also, I wanted another digger. I only have 1 digger. Now I have... Essentially, when I think about dupes and what I want, I think about them in terms of multiples of 8. And this is sort of the configuration I like, especially for my first ones. 2 diggers 2 engineers, 2 ranchers, 2 others, which is always going to be 1 researcher, and usually a cook. Did I have 7.4 kcal? That's pretty interesting. I don't know how we've got quite that random amount of barbecue, but there we go. These things happen, I guess. No, you're not hugging these sufficiently. There we go. Let's see if we can get you to do the hugging a bit more effectively. There's a great deal of going in there and then immediately coming out again, which I'm not a huge fan of, dupes, I have to say. Not my favourite behaviour from you lot. Oh. Do you know what we can do now, though? We can have a little dig over here, where there are some cracks that we can now access in a more sensible fashion. That's fine. Who knows, there may be food. What is this? This is roast grub nut. Fair. Alright. 6! You see, you're not hugging the damn eggs enough, are you? I did also murder one a little while ago, so... should get itself going again shortly. We'll do that. Right. If I get a hatch, will I kill it for earlier meat? Nah, probably not. I'll let them fill up. If we can. Obviously, if we need to murder things... well, I mean, ideally, we'll just murder these sweetles if we need to murder things. But, we will see. This is a very long slime biome, I have to say. Very long. Right. We would very much like to get up here. Seems fine. No, we do kind of want to get in these, because we'd like to get that slime that's there out. So, we'll continue this one. We will have a ladder just here. Obviously have to be moderately cautious up here with what we destroy. Let's take those. Sure. Alright. Did someone take that egg? They did. Look, we've got an egg. That's exciting. Don't you two have any ranching to do? You haven't hugged this hatch egg again. Well, one of these hatches is elderly. And one of these sweetles. Not that that's the end of the world. It means they'll just die and provide us with meat, so... Oh, no! No, that's not what we wanted. We need to put a door here, and we need to try and trap this shine bug on the other side. Because now it's not lighting our bristle blossoms anymore. They'll get suits in a bit. I like to give them their actual things before I give them suits. Until very late game, really. Until, like, you're using gyms and stuff. Catalina, you don't have anything to do. Oh, well, there's a hatch drowning there, so shortly you'll have something to do. Somebody's got a skill. Amari. Yeah, you are going to start your path towards suits now, Amari. Yep, that's fine. The Sweetles are supposed to be starving. It is the way it is designed. Oh, where are you, Annabelle? Yes, I assumed that was what was happening. Cuddle the egg. Excellent work. Good. Egg cuddled. That's what we like to see. I wonder what was over here. It was probably food, because there's nothing that would have fallen out of that those cracks over here. So it was probably muckroot or something. Oh, we got fish. Fish. Right. Cook the fish and do not eat the fish. Thank you. Cheers. More skills. Lindsay. Yes. One day you'll be a mechatronics engineer, Lindsay. That day is not now, but in the future. You think you saw it was muckroot? Fair. Get over here. Look, there's bristle blossoms. Bloody shine bugs. More trouble than they're worth. It's going to be more water than we can sensibly use, isn't it? Let's do that. Oh, fish! Soon. Soon we will have a tame fish. Well, soon. What is it? Like 5 cycles. Hello, Charmich. Welcome in. I hope you're having a good day. It is good to see you. We can put these back up a little bit because I'd like them to do it. They'll probably do it anyway, due to proximity. No! Quick, quick! Somebody run! Oh, too late. Oh. Go on. Go on, Shinebug. No. No, there's nothing there for you. Aggravating Shinebug. You were actually doing something useful. Can you please continue with that? I hate you. I hate you and all you stand for, Shinebug. We have some pip eggs. I mean, we could do wild thimbleweed, I guess. I'm probably just going to leave them run about the place, though, to be honest. Knowing me. Oh, did you see Jorge's box? Oh, yes. Hello, Jorge's box. We do have to free Jorge. It is a part of the requirements of the run that I have stipulated for myself. That we free Jorge. Poor shine bugs, they get so much hate. It's because they don't do what I want. There's a very easy solution to that for the shine bugs. Just do the thing I want you to do. Amari, there's literally barbecue here. Also seafood. Oh, you were just in the bathroom again, weren't you? Idiots. Oh no, we're starving because we're in the toilet. Don't stand in there. What are the guesses on the on this? It's gonna be something rubbish. It's gonna be. It's probably gonna be hot polluted oxygen, I imagine. Look, if you come this side, you can annoy people who are asleep. I thought that was like a shinebug's favourite thing to do. Leaky oil fissure, Jesus, that would be completely unhelpful. Fair play. How are we doing? 5? Well, at least this is lullabied. Oh, it's about to hatch as well. 7, 3, 7. That's alright. What about you? Nobody's hugged you. Oh. Ugh. Didn't hug it. It's because they're down the bottom all the time. Maybe I should prevent them going somewhere. But I do need them to, like, do stuff. We can't really, like, the thing with Dracos, though, is we can't do them because we can't feed them. Because we can't plant their food. What is this set on? This is set on a 6. Where is the errand? Oh, apparently Annabelle's on it. Good, Annabelle, good. We can shear them. But they're not going to produce very much. Oh, well, these are all terrible. I guess we'll have to take the grubfruit preserve. I'm not sure how happy I am about that as a solution, but they are all rubbish. You forgot the achievement. Because it's not in the rules. No, it's in the gold. We have to try golds. Or goal, I forget. You're welcome, Neo. Amen. I don't really have the capacity to feed them on wild meltwood. Unless we tried to convince some pips to plant it for us. But, meh. That's what I say to that. Alright. Let's get that dug out at some point. We'll put the priority on that little bit up. So that, we can try and see what's here. There we go. We'll also do the bits we need to get there. Where's the fish? You're there, fish. 67773. How are you doing? About halfway. You... okay. Got food. Oh, well, we've got the grubfruit preserve now, haven't we? Alright. What are we going to do after this bit? I mean, we've got water. It's hot water, which is never ideal, but there is some. There's this one. This one's got a couple that we could sort of aim for, actually. We'd have to think about how we want to get in there. Probably up here somewhere. Might have to deal with that polluted water. We could maybe just come in through the back of this ranch. There's only a tiny bit of polluted water there. We can pour the rest down. What is the sweepy achievement? What do we got? Fucking super sustainable. Locavore's nearly there. We only need 100,000 calories for Locavore. We're gonna get to Locavore very soon. So then we won't have to worry about it. Space race, research tree, dress up, critters. Ooh, some reservations. Well, we got some pips, so we can make those. Can we do that now, actually? You haven't got enough plants in you, have you? Oh, you've only got 3 plants here. You've got enough plants. Oh, we might have to get rid of this. Are you industrial machinery? I think you are, yes. Are you industrial machinery? No, you're not. How big is this room? Oh, it's 100 and... oh, we can fix that pretty straightforwardly. Build one of those there. The sweepy achievement is above the exosuit achievement. I'll have a look at it now. Oh. Yeah, we might get that. I often get that anyway, because I love sweepers. So to be fair, that is one that I often get. Just because I love sweepers so much. Have you laid any other eggs, fish? Oh, we never got to these. Oh, that's aggravating. Wanted to steal them. We're going to deconstruct that. Hello, Leofar. Oh, amazing. Well, that's what we wanted. It's good to see you. I hope you're well. Having a lovely day. We've apparently got a minor volcano just under our base, which, what more could we possibly have wanted? Frankly. Have you been hugging these eggs? Well, one of them. I suppose that's a start. Oh, I see why it's too big. Come here. Somebody can build those. It'll be fine. Right. You haven't got enough plants in you. Let's see if we can find some other ones that have got plants in them. Where we can do the thing. You've only got 3 along here, I believe. Which is insufficient. Insufficient plant behaviour. There's plenty down here. Let's put a door here. And a sign. Oh look, I can build a mechanical surfboard now. What more do you want? No, not stations. Furniture. There we go. That will be one. Then I just need one more. Where can I make another one? There's not enough over there. I could probably make one up here somewhere, can't I? You're a bit close to this for me to sensibly make a door. You don't have anything useful to go with you. We'll find the fourth one. No, it's minor. Nah, we'll just ignore it. It'll be fine. We can go up. We'll have to go up if we want to make a bigger base. Rather than here. But that does lead to us wanting to get into this a bit more. It must be said. I don't really want to let all that plated oxygen out. What? Oh, because of this. This makes it a whole thing. 139. What does that take out? That takes out 5. Hang on. Let's make sure they can build that. I hope your class went well, Leofar. I love the fact that nobody has ever bothered to do this. It's on people's lists, but no. They're just not bothering. Oh, what else can we see down here? Not a lot. It's a big cold biome, but apart from that, we've got some bee biome. Oh, I forgot that you get the bees on this. Oh, that's always exciting. Do love some bees. Oh, I would normally leave the water pockets around, but we needed to come through here for like... what was the thing we needed to come through here for? To get into all the cracks, we need to block off 3 more. There we go. Should sort it out. Don't seem to have as much barbecue as I would like to see, you people. Well, at least you've been hugging the eggs. It went okay. Alright, just a progress check. I see. Lovely. 1, 2, 3. I don't suppose we have another one nearby, do we? No. Disappointing. Did they do this one? Is this one? Yes. Excellent. So we just need one more once they build the stuff in here. If, like, this one should be... We should... it'd be a pain in the ass to make one there. But, maybe. I'll think about where we put the fourth one. Oh, we're already on the medicine. I think that might mean we've nearly done all the research again. Right. Lock that. And build me a dispenser. That is going in that dispenser. Oh, have you done it? Oh, you have to be 120 to be a nature reserve. Oh, good grief. There we go. We'll get that done. We will actually have to get a duplicant sick at some point. I'm sure somebody will get the slime lung. I have a feeling that making the slime lung thing is pretty difficult though. Yeah, it's not too bad. They're coming along. Just need to get eating it now. Critter egg. We can put it on sweep only. And then I would like you to sweep this egg. Cheers. Yeah, cool. Good, we have a colony achievement. I don't know what it is. Ada Lovelace. Raise a duplicant science at attribute 220. Leofar, do you know what that means? That means that you are already a level 20 scientist. It's not too bad. Food poisoning is a better thing to get. Yeah, I'm sure we can manage it. There's going to be a whole bunch of food poisoning on this. So, if necessary, we can make someone move it around somewhere and get food poisoning. And the new achievements, Punk, are from a mod. I can't remember what the mod's called. One Giant Leap, I think it's called. It's a mod by Stephen. It's on the workshop. 6, 7. But I thought as we were doing an all achievement, we might have a go. Yes, we could forbid hand washing. Absolutely. There'll be plenty of ways. Right, you can get deconstructed. Frankly, nobody needs you. Right, what should we try next? I mean, we're still doing this, but I'm slightly disenchanted with this. Oh, hello. Oh. Well, that's a thing, isn't it? I see. We'll consider that at some point. You will discover my deep and abiding disinterest in doing things optimally. We're probably taking the Sweetle eggs, I think. doctor who's unempathetic. I mean, I still think that's largely like all the doctors I've ever met. Let's take some sweet legs. Lovely. I'd like you to sweep them into the thing. Cheers. You can always just do the thing where you chuck everyone in a rocket and then get the exosuit achievement. So there are always ways and means. Right. Is there really not any wild plants here? I wonder if the pip will plant one for us. That could work. What's going on here? Why aren't you growing? Oh, because there's hardly any atmosphere down here. Not that anybody cares about that. Alright, so we found this, which is interesting. We have eggs. We don't yet have pips. They haven't hatched. One assumes they'll get on that at some point. Oh, you can't get over that side, can you? I can probably help you with that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd probably rather a slightly more robust thing here. We can't get to that bit of slime, which is slightly aggravating. I mean, we can get them to diagonally build that. That's fine. Right. Oh, hang on. No, you can't build those ones. Because we can't have the atmosphere come through. Yes, you can make the stations out of lead, I believe. What do you mean, starvation? Who is starving? Lindsay? Why are you starving? We have 18,000 calories. Maybe go and eat some. Have you considered? We might give them, actually, something we might do is schedule. We might make sure they have a little bit more break now, just in case they are not managing to get to the food in time, because we definitely want them to eat. There we go. Run out of research. We have done all of the tier 2 research. I mean, this is usually the one that I go for. We probably want to go for a glass forges first. And then we need to think about where we can do this. Getting into this is going to be slightly awkward with our nature reserve here, but we'll work something out. And when we do have the pips forthcoming that we can use to direct into making us nature reserves where we want them, if necessary. Right, with that planned out, what I would like to do is I'd like to chop the top off that. Same with this. What I would like to do is... Did you die? No, you're still there. Oh. What if? Hello. Door. One of those. Deconstruct. Sign. Door. There we go. We should get that one now. Yeah, so I think the next thing is to get in here. I think we have to come in here. I usually like to come in as close to the top as I can. But there's not really a great way to do that, to be honest. So I think what we're looking at is like this. We'd want to probably build a couple of tiles there. Who is starving? Jean? Jean, why are you starving? Is it because you're really, really slow? Yeah, look. Look at Turner. They're struggling to get back in time to eat. So we might set up a door here. We might ban them from here for a little bit. If we put a door here, we can just ban them. The polluted oxygen above won't have slime lung. Do you mean this one? That is true. We could go through it if we wanted. I mean, that is a possibility, to be fair. We could do... There. You can't get to any of this, can you? Could come in like this. What have you got underneath you? Sandstone, sandstone. Probably want to build a proper tile there. And in these two. Why don't we try and convince you to build some... Excuse me? We have a colony achievement. Excellent. What is it? Some reservations. Lovely. Might as well get rid of it. Well, we can just come across from here. It'll be fine. And then we won't have to worry about the fact that it's the way it is, because we'll just use this as an entranceway. And we do also want to get in this side at some point. But I think we'll do this one first, because this one has two. This one has the geyser here, and this. So we're going to do that one first. How are you doing here? 7, 7, 7, 1. We've got some stuff drowning. Did you get lullabied? Both of these things got lullabied. Right. Out only. Thanks. You're spending too much time down here. You're not eating enough. It is unacceptable. Let's have a quick look at how we're doing. What cycle are we on? We'll find out. Carnivore. We are a quarter of the way there. Locavore, we are nearly 7/8 of the way there. Cycle 56 seems pretty good. Thanks. Can you reach this one? No. I'd like you to be able to reach that one. Here you go. Let me build you a little thing. And then we'll dig that out. Meat is a pretty much a constant. Yeah, look how much barbecue we've got. I think we're doing pretty fine. Just need Catalina to keep up with it. We could ban them eating stuff that isn't meat now, probably. Though, my understanding is that they should always head to, like, the highest value thing they can find. So they should look to eat barbecue all the time anyway, regardless of what is there. Though I've never been entirely sure that that is how it works. I saw you. Get out of there. Good. Right. In you come then, dupes. We are gonna... It will actually want you to make a proper liquid lock here, but sure. Do the dupes know they should do that? I mean, that is the question. My opinion, my understanding was that they would do it, but I mean, you never know. Stuff can, after all, be weird. Right, we'll keep you lot out of here for a while. Might let them back in if we see some eggs. Excellent. Oh, I know what we will do. Since we've got you here, matey, we are gonna set you up. Oh, we need some more of this. We'll get some more of that. Lovely. That'll do. We can cancel these, actually. I'm not going to build that after all. Right. You, liquid, water. Let's do that on a 9. Actually, fill this one up. I want to see this actually get done. Not like this one. Oh, now you're doing it. That's because I banned you from actually coming in here. What are you up to? Oh, you're heading down here to, well, whatever. Whatever it is you're doing. Right. I was having a thought about something. Oh, I know what it was. It was fish. Not unusually, I was thinking about the fish. And then we need a NOT gate. And we need a critter sensor. And we need some automation wire. Not from there, thanks. From here. Lovely. We are going to set this up. At some point, we'll feed them seeds. I don't really want to feed them seeds yet, because we're not really producing any seeds. So until we get locavore, we don't really want to feed them any seeds. And then we can start producing speeds. Why ranch fish now? Because it's essentially of no... there's not really a lot of work involved, and the sooner you get them going, then the more they'll be when you actually need them. We're gonna give you suits here again. Oh, I don't really want to. I don't really want to. Well, there isn't any polluted oxygen in here. I wonder if we could just give them slime lung and not worry about it. It might be too soon to give them slime lung and not worry about it. I also don't have a doctor, so I can't make the slime lung cure. What did I want to look for? These. Locavore, carnivore. Yeah, slowly. Slowly. The ultimate aim of life is to acquire more fish. Absolutely, Arisia. The slime lung cure requires steel. You might be right on that. I do remember. I do seem to remember thinking I'd just build it at some point and then being like, you need to do what for it? That is true. We could come into here and not get the slime lung. Which, yeah, it's definitely worthwhile. We can worry about other things later. There we go. Yeah, that's fine. You don't even need to build anything. Printables. Let's have a look at what we've got. A Vole pup, really. There is also an operating suit wearer, who we may well take. Oh, you need balm lilies for slime then. That's not so bad. Balm lilies we could get. I think we're probably going to take Abe here. An operating suit wearer. It's not quite as good as an operating supplier, I feel. But it's pretty good. Vole? I ain't taking the vole. Yeah, no, I'm not ready to take a vole. Roast vole is pretty good. What, just to murder it? No, I'm still not taking the vole. If it were eggs... If it were eggs, I might have taken it. But I'm just going to take the dupe. I love a dupe. I don't know if you've ever watched this channel before, but you may have noticed that I do love a dupe. I think I've still got an empty schedule. There you go, Abe. Have an empty schedule. You are going to be one of these. I also do particularly love an engineer. Yeah, if it was eggs, I might well have taken the vole, because then we would have had a chance to make it a little containment facility before it got loose, and we could leave it for ongoing food thingies. But yeah, without that, I don't think so. You were excited about the prospect of a great feast. I mean, we've got 18,000 calories of barbecue. We're not short. We're doing fine. There is this one down here as well, but we might consider that. There's also one over there. Look. There is also one over there. We might have to make them some, a little suit thingy. We could put it in here, in fact. If needed. You reckon vole is a celebratory type of meat? Well, is that just because you feel vole murder should be celebrated? Which, you know, I could understand. Not necessarily against that as a viewpoint. Amari. Obviously you did exactly that. Ah, lovely, you're alive again. Bristle blossoms will once again be be birthed into the world. And this is empty, which means that I can dig here. We can't dig that one out, unfortunately, because of the slime behind it, which I would rather not free at this point. This slime biome's really small. There's some more sweetles over here if we become desperate for food for some reason. Right. You eggs. Definitely eggs. What? Oh, we don't have a conveyor receptacle. I know why that is, I believe. Yes. I thought so. Send a green signal if the count is below 2. Thank you. That would be lovely. We probably don't need this anymore. Cheers. We might do. No, we might do. Cancel the deconstruct on that. We might want to fetch more eggs out of here. If they have them. Let's put them on this thing. Do egg. That's the only one we know about so far. Fair enough. We'll keep an eye out for extra eggs. There's so many calories. I'm imagining it roasting above a fire medieval style to be served during a great feast with lots of ale and song. It would probably be song about how difficult the damn thing was to catch. Excellent. 8871. That's all pretty good. What do we got in here? Leaky oil fissure. So you were right in the end, Spoonwood. Maybe not immediately, but in the end. You were vindicated in your belief that we would find a leaky oil fissure. Right. Should we think about a proper base? I appear to have put an awful lot of ranches in the space where I might want to build a proper base. Frankly. There's also a bunch of people standing around. Why are you standing around, dupes? I wonder if they stand around, that'll mean that the auto sweepers do more than they do. Well, it might do. Maybe we should leave them stand around for a bit. And not worry about it. Let's have a look at the thing. This thing. That's the thing I was wondering about. Deliveries this cycle. Auto sweepers 11, duplicants 14. Duplicants, what are you even delivering to? Oh, I suppose you are delivering to the fridge. I can help you with that. I mean, I can help you with that, but hang on. Let me think about this. Which side are you? That side. Oh, yeah, I reckon I can help you with that. Let me move this across. No, I don't even need to. Let me just deconstruct this. Drink the oil to assert dominance? I mean, potentially. Right, we need to make a bit more of this. Though possibly they'll still want to do it in place of the thing. I probably actually need to give them things to do so they're not constantly delivering stuff. Here you go. Have a hat. Speaking of things to do, what can we give them to do? I wanted to have a look at the gases over here. No, not that gas overlay. This one. Alright, so there's no germs as of yet. Oh, look, there's a mushroom there that we could actually eat. I can't really get in there without disturbing the, what's it, though? Yeah, okay. Oh, no, it's a leaky oil fissure. You were in the end right. You were just in right over there. Can you do some... I mean, I was going to say can you do some mopping, but I've probably got some other solutions for that in due course, so you can just leave it here. You're going to have wet feet. See if I care, duplicants. To which the answer is no, I do not care. Oh. Right. Yeah, I'm afraid you're going to have to go, mate. That's the answer to that. I don't actually want you to come and do that yet, so let's cancel those two for a second. We are going to set up some more of this. Oh, hello. Cheers. Thanks for that. Mop. Mop. I sort of forgot that they were doing that. Never mind. Oh no, you're drowning one of my sleet wheat. Well, that's a problem. It should freeze down there, right? Yeah, it should freeze. Might turn into a tile. I'll keep an eye on it. Alright, so. Having discovered that, the thing I wanted you to do was build a bunch of these. And the checkpoint. We'll build you another little oxygen setup here. Well, actually use the leaky oil fissure. No, I don't think I've ever seen someone bother with that either. They don't even really produce very much oil. That's part of the problem. And they're slightly pointless. How much algae do we actually have? I might wish to look. Hello, how much algae do we have? Ah, plenty. Plenty. Excellent. I think I'm just going to put you on the regular one. Try not to overload it. That's all I've got to say to that. Leakies can get close to petroleum temps with geotuning now. I think I was waiting a bit when I tried to uncork one and like get like 400 kilograms on Ryan once. Yeah, no, that was sort of reasonable, I guess. We do need some more of these, so I would like to set these to deliver. We'll make some more, because they don't really cost us anything, so. I suppose in a way, actually, the... Oh, hello, Pips. They probably do cost you something, because you can't actually destroy them, can you? Hello, Pip. How are you doing there? Entertaining yourselves? That's fine. Right. actual oil biome on this though, so we don't need to worry so much. Possibly if we didn't have a an oil biome I might consider. But as we've got one, I'm not really that bothered. What's going on here? Oh, was there a bunch of other gas in here? Oh, there is a little bit of this. That's fine. Whatever. I mean, have you considered not standing in this place that you don't like? Vaguely? You vaguely considered that. Fair enough. How are you doing? Are you helping out with this? Let's have a look. I'm not sure this will genuinely help, but, you know, we can give it a go. The auto sweepers haven't done anything today. Outrageous. Having this metal refinery steamed. Oh yeah, there'll be things to do later. It's fine. We'll get there. I am not concerned, particularly. Right, you. I'm gonna come across here. Oh yeah, we haven't got enough. Could actually be a moderate problem. Really? That doesn't look like obsidian. Weird. Okay. Though I'm almost certainly not going to bother with this. I'm not going to do anything with it. It's not worth the effort, frankly. Not worth the effort. Oh, really? Oh, well, fine. Wasn't what I intended, but if it's what I've done, well, we'll just live with it, frankly. Right. Over here. We are gonna break in like that. I want to see what's in there, thank you. Printables. Let's have a look. What do we got this time? Oh, well now we're going to take the Drechsler eggs. That seems completely fine. Now we're definitely taking the Drechsler eggs. Those got food poisoning on them still? They have. Probably like them to not be off-gassing. Oh, we set up some things, didn't we? That's fine. It's fine. It's not gonna work. You be careful there, Abe. I can see you wanting to get yourself stuck. Also, go back if you don't have any oxygen in the thing. Come here. Out you go. Don't want you in here with no oxygen in your thing. There'll be suits, Spoonwood. Just chill out. It's okay. Nothing terrible is gonna happen. What happened to this buddy bud? Oh, I see. It's not that something's happened to it. We just dropped some stuff on it. That's not a problem. I see. Oh, there's Bagu fillet over there. Oh, it's not going to tell me if we have fry eggs down here, is it? No, because I haven't let them in. I will have to let them in again. Right. Sweep. Is that the only one? Looks like. Well, that's a completely different one. Oh, because it's unreachable. Is it really? Ah, it's not going to be unreachable forever. It'll be fine. Are we panicking about something? What are we panicking about, Annabelle? Is it because I assured you that everything would be fine and that's obviously the kiss of death? I mean, that would be reasonable. Right. What are we doing for food? Oh, we don't have that much barbecue currently. Oh no, we do. Sorry. I was failing to read properly. We've got 24,000 calories. It'll be fine. Comprehension fail on my part there. No, I didn't use the mod. It's not geoactive. Pretty sure it's not geoactive. No, you can't, yeah, without using the mod, you don't get any traits on your starting world. So, nope. It is not nothing. Well, it is nothing, in fact, so. Avoiding the double negative. We getting those fish? I think we are. Excellent. That's correct. Got any other fish eggs anywhere that you think I can't get to? We got any in here? No, it doesn't look like. Slowly. You're all gonna die. What about in here? Have any of you had eggs? I mean, you were an egg, but now you're not, so. It's the big map, remember? So, there will be a reasonable amount. Because it's not the little map. I'd like to consider, actually, whether I want a base. Hello. I would like you to put fried mushrooms in here. Thank you. I would also... like you to not eat them? Cheers. No, you can eat that. Don't eat that. That's what I meant. No. Barbecue has decayed. Outrageous. Oh, we're gonna have to do the smooth hatch one, aren't we? We are gonna have to do the smooth hatch one. Nah, they're gonna be fine. Come and do this, you lot. For one thing, they can breathe down here, so... there's always that. I mean, is that the important thing to do, Amari? Seriously? Whatever. Whatever makes you happy, mate. You carry on. Have you considered not constantly taking the thing without any air in it? More panic is appropriate. No, no. It's fine. Amari's fine. Not even worth bothering about. Is it too cold here? There it is. Too cold for Thimblereed. Disappointing. You are having some atmosphere problems. Oh, that's just because it's full of polluted oxygen, isn't it? Alright, that's fine. Ooh, we've got some skills. What skills have we got? Lindsay, you have a skill point. Excellent. Let's get you a new hat. Oh, I have a colony achievement. Locavore? Yes. We can plant stuff. We can plant. Super. Yeah, that's going fine. Alright then. What is the next thing on the list of things that we should be doing? Oh, I was thinking about bases. I was also thinking about stone hatches, because that is a reasonable thing to think about at this stage. What sort of bases do I have knocking about in here? Do I have one for suitable numbers of duplicants? No, that's the mini one. I don't want a mini one. I want a regular one. That's also a mini one. Apparently I don't bother to keep ones of regular sized bases. I just assume that I can make them. Seems probably fine. I can make them. Oh, look at that. So, this would be the back. You're the right size, are you? Where's my room size? Oh no, this room isn't full size. This is only 104. Cancel that then. Why did I only make it 104? Oh, weird. 108, 12, 16, 20. There we go. Alright, so that would be the back. It was Amari. Here's who it was. No, look, here's a thing. We do need to actually look at these. Well, I don't know if we need to look at these, or whether we only need to look at the space ones. Let's have a look. Colony summary. Where are the... It's going to be down here, because it's a, what's it? It's not. Wasn't there a... I thought there was a... What's it? For looking at the things. I realise that's not very clear. I thought there was an achievement. Oh no, it's here. It's at the top. Study different terrestrial artifacts until you have 10. Yeah, so we will have to do that. I thought so. I thought so. Alright. Eggs? Oh, I guess they got to this one. Yeah, it looks like. Super. I'd like you to take those things out when you got a minute. We'll try not to flood the thing. Oh, it looks like this slime polluted water makeup is a part of his point of interest. Because this is exactly the same slime and polluted water that he had underneath his shipping container on the last world we did. Interesting. What's the plan for cosmic archaeology? I mean, cry that I have to build so many rockets, probably. Generally be unimpressed. That sort of thing. On the whole, that is how that's gonna go. Alright, so, how big are you now? 120, exactly. Right. There is a slight issue there. Oh, no, there's a big issue there. That is an issue. Even if we filled this in, we've got that to deal with. How far down can we go? We can go down a bit more. We've got these, but... I say. Harumph. Well, we'll probably be fine. I thought it was well known that I don't actually enjoy all the rockets on Spaced Out. Considering that, you know, the whole reason that we're doing this all achievements is so that I have to engage with late game on Spaced Out. Which, is not my favourite. There is a way in which I don't really want to pour the water onto this, but I'm just gonna do it anyway. We are just gonna do it anyway. Are we? Because otherwise this actually might be a nice place to do some early refining. Maybe we'll have to come around the back to get into that one. I might do that. Right. Yeah, it's not the world's most useful thing that we've ever done, but still. 2, 4, 5. Excellent. Cool. Hello, Emily. How are you doing? It's good to see you. Right then, I was thinking about bases. It's not a terribly good starting biome for bases, to be honest. Unless we were going to do it literally down here, which I don't love. Even so, there's not a lot of space on this side. We'll see. Printables? What do we got? A digging builder mole hands. Well, that's pretty nice. He's a slow learner, but it's very early. He will learn. Should we take Steve? I think I'm gonna take Steve. Why would I want a rad nymph? I mean, maybe I murdered them all. And, I needed to, restock for the achievement. That's always possible. I don't find they normally give enough radiation to be a problem. We could also consider, considering we'll have to, groom them, we might make a reactor. Ooh, have I used up all my schedules? Looks like. Steve, you're gonna have to have a new schedule. Occasional Annabelle, I thank you so much for gifting a sub to Almost Emily. Your generosity in the channel is very much appreciated. Thank you so much. Emily, enjoy your ad-free viewing. And Shinebug. Spoonwood, just hush. It's not a big deal. It's gonna be fine. Alright, what do we got? Oh yeah, that's what I was doing. I was waiting for Steve to have to stay up before I put him on his schedule. Because I mean like that. Steve, have a digging hat. There you go. Right, so next one we'd like is a rancher. Do we have any? We do have some stone hatches. You see this? Do you want to put a couple of stone hatchling eggs in it? I'll make that really important. Look at those shine bugs. Ooh, coral bug. You have indeed upgraded your bug. Yeah, no, that's definitely true. I think the suit one is sort of fine. It's a pain, but it's not the end of the world. Like, definitely there have been more annoying things, I think. I'm pretty sure I've once done it accidentally. That was a long time ago. But I have once done it completely accidentally. Just because of the way that I play and the fact that I really, really like conveying. Have you put them in here? You have. Excellent. Right. No, 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 no. Yes, you leave them there. You're going to leave them there to grow. You can move any Sweetle eggs that they happen to have, though. And we're also going to say, don't bring any Sweetles. Cheers. I mean, you're not really doing anything. Oh, we can wait till they hatch. Are you anywhere near hatching? Halfway? Quite a long way from hatching. There we go. But we'll hatch them. We have to feed them metal, though, don't we? Ugh. So I have to feed them to turn them into to smooth hatches, right? I have to feed them some metal. I don't like feeding metal to hatches. I don't like feeding metal to any of my critters. Yes. You have to feed you some stuff. I don't really have enough yet. You'll have to wait. Yeah, they will need metal because you have to use it to get them to do the thing. Right. This isn't a very big water pit. I assume this one's quite a bit bigger. Well, not entirely, to be fair. It's not particularly more usable either, so... Okay then. Yeah, I suppose we could get lucky. Yeah, it is one of the achievements. I mean, feeding it to the stone hatches is a bit of a waste of metal, but salt water? I didn't really want another salt water geyser. If I wanted salt water, I could have just used this one over here. But at least when you feed it to the at least when you feed it to the smooth hatches, it's fine. It's actually slightly better than the rock crusher, so all in all, not terrible. If we do the mod achievements that require the death of dupes, we'll do it at the end. So we might do it, but it won't be until the end. Or at least very near the end. 2, 3, 4. Alright then. What am I looking for? Refinement. I feel I should just use the search for everything, since I can never find anything. Badoing. Oh, do you have any automation on you? You do? Why do you have an automation point? Oh, now I'm gonna have to bridge it and everything. What pain in the backside that is. Well, I'm not gonna do that. You're just gonna move. Get over there. Oh, it's probably time to have... Do we need a smart battery? Well, probably not, actually. I was thinking we'd need a smart battery, but of course we don't need a smart battery because it's only people running on wheels. So there's no point having a smart battery. Unless I cared about the heat. But I don't care about the heat, so, you know. So what if a dupe happens to die in a way that counts towards the achievement? Does that still count as a death, then? I think if I don't decide to kill the dupe, I am probably going to count it as a death. I'm not a huge fan of, like, messing up and letting my dupes die, frankly. For any reason. But we'll have to see, should it come up. You never know. If I'm invested, then probably I'll, like, find some way to justify it to myself. But, it probably depends on how invested I feel in the run. Whether I've decided that I'm fed up with it anyway. Which is always a possibility. Ah, there it is. What have you done? Oh. Oh, it's just stuff melting. Oh, that's fine. I don't know what that vent is gonna be. I'd like it to be metal, I think. That would please me if it could be metal. Is there any way we could keep out of this chlorine? There sort of is, isn't there? You're all gonna die if I cut through here. We'll see about that. Might go and look at this one. Right, we need a kiln. Cool slush. Cool slush would be great. I'd certainly take a polluted water vent. In fact, I might even rather have a polluted water vent. We've got a coal biome right here. That we could use for some cooling. Oh, look at this. There's gonna be shovels everywhere. So just more water might be my preferred option. No, I would never refuse a polluted water vent. But I do think it's pretty good. What am I looking for? Kiln. That was the thing I was looking for. Duplicants, you're not achieving anything there, are you? Just don't. Thank you. Get off the wheels. Go and do something more important. There you go. Stop that. Cheers. Alright. Still there. Some barbecue. We're not seeing any extra eggs by the look of it. No, I don't think I see any extra eggs. Oh. Yep, they're all there. We have got a second, what's it? I'd probably quite like to put some algae in here, to be honest. So that this can be fed from its own thing. Oh, we've even got an overflow one already. That's nice. Right, we had some Drecklet eggs, and we can sort of do Drecklets. You've been planting some stuff. Are these... Just been planting bristle blossoms. I mean, that's no help to me. Pip. Try and plant something useful. I assume pretty much everyone does space quicker than I do, considering I'm well known for not liking it. There we go. Let's allow them to come back there if they want. Yeah, no, it's fine. I won't do that in such a stupid fashion. Right. This we're going to want to put coal in. I'm also going to want to start doing some actual deodorizing now. I'm going to build some stuff here. That seems perfect. Yes. Let's deodorize this. It will involve me being able to find the deodorizers. Where are you? There you are. Lovely. Okay, all sorted. Lovely. We can enable these again now that you've actually built the battery. That is allowed. I'll plug all this stuff in. We might want to add one like over here as well, to be honest. There's a fair bit of polluted oxygen hanging around in here. We can have a go at cleaning some of it up. Right, let's make a little bit of copper. We don't have very much. So we're just going to make a tiny bit. We'll also make a tiny bit of gold. In case we want some. Cool. Okay. Bye, Pip. Right, I was thinking about Drecos. No, that's not the button I wanted. I wanted this button. Amari, look at you. Soon you will know about suits. You ready to go to space? Ceramic? Maybe it's ceramic. I mean, to be fair, it has to be, you know, it has to be available in the first two because the metal refinery is. So, and you need the refined carbon. Oh, you only need it for steel, don't you? Let's make some for future steel. We'll also make ceramic. Still play the DLC, sort of like I used to play vanilla, and lately I can't stay focused long enough to get a late game base going. Every time I return to the game after some time, I just want to start a new base. I mean, that seems fair. What do we got this time? Pay? No. I don't think so, Hassan. I don't think you're the operator of my dreams. A farming rancher, animal lover, Max. Max, welcome in, Max. There you go. I'm gonna be Max. I do take the shabby dresser as a personal affront, though, so we're clear. Have a hat. No, that's not what I wanted. What are you? 11. Okay. I don't go to space. First time I launched a rocket was in the DLC, and that was only in orbit doing research. Ah, most of my playing was on an older computer, so maybe in the future. Fair. Fair. Max, you are a farming rancher, so we won't have you do that. We've given you a hat. Off you go. Can you let the auto sweeper do it? That's why I built it. Outrageous behaviour. What do you mean the output pipe is full? Oh, because I've never... fair. That is why the output pipe is full. I'll accept it. Seems reasonable. I think restarting is the endless Oni curse, isn't it? We all tend to spend quite a lot of time restarting. Oh, this geyser. I don't want to... there isn't a way that I like to get into it. So we could come around here, but this will kill all of that, which I feel a bit bad about. I don't want to let this water out. So I'm sort of unsure how I wish to get into it. So that's what's happening with that. I haven't really decided how I intend to get into it. Why is it unreachable? Oh, I know why it's unreachable. Come here. There you go. We can fix them. That's acceptable. Well, at the point where I don't know what I want to do on the next playthrough, I play something else. I find that works. Right then. What are we going to do next? So there's the Thought of Drekos. Did we turn this on? We did. And we've got 2 anti-entropy thermomodifiers in here, noticeably. Seems excessive. Oh, well, there we go. If we murder the shine bugs... Oh, this one's cramped, though. There'll be some in there. Go up. Maybe this. Why don't we go up? That is a thing we could be doing. Let's go and see what's up here. Is this going to be shovels? Might be, mightn't it? We might not want to do that because shovels. I mean, we could just make a door. So we don't have to worry about the shovels escaping from this bit. Bloody shovels. So yeah, we'll do that and then we'll go and have a look. Unfortunately, considering that this is space, they're probably going to have escaped all over the shop. No. No, probably not. Unless I have to. I probably won't change my plan. Got some ceramic. Got some refined carbon. Got some gold. Lovely. We should probably include something to actually feed them. I mean, one of the reasons to go up here is that it will be an excellent source of some more, 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the stuff? Copper, which we can feed to those, smooth hatches. That wasn't what I wanted to do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. I mean, both of them can be electrolyzer fluid later. I don't really understand what you consider to be the difference there in terms of using them in an electrolyzer later. Any water can be used in an electrolyzer later. As a point of interest, something I would like you to do, since you don't seem to have enough to do, is... Hang on. Don't sweep that for a second. Can you clean these out? They're full of crap. Excellent. That should allow them to do that themselves. This fish is dead. These fish are alive. And I can't see any eggs. Long commutes. Yes, that is true. Oh, that is a thought as well. Come here. I had a thought. It's that we should have the door that way round. Because fire pole. Frankly. There you go. Oh, counterflow heat exchanging. Again. This would suggest that I care about efficiency. Which, on the whole, I don't. Let's have a look. Have you planted anything? Oh, you have planted some things. I wonder if they're going to grow. I planted some things in here as well. We might as well attempt to harvest them if they do grow. Seems reasonable. Oh, that's because you haven't got any science to do, have you, Leofar? Annabelle, suits. Yes, it's not going to be as cool for cooling. That is certainly true. But I will almost certainly just chuck it in anyway. Knowing me. Right. Other thoughts I'm having are, how are we going to get into this? Yeah? Yeah, alright. That's going to result in us pouring some water in there, isn't it? What if, once we do that, we block that up with something like that? That might help. Alright, we don't need this. Oh, right, because that is just a thing. It's not actually representative of where the appropriate place would be. I see. That's fine. Up you come. Lovely. Now you built the door, you can go into space. I have to keep an eye on them. They might get a bit cold in space, but in space no one can hear you freeze, potentially. There we go. I shall prepare a shovel containment. Oh, yes, I don't know what Fahrenheit is. Well, I mean, I do know what Fahrenheit is, but I can't easily do the conversions. 1, 2, 3, 4. But I reckon you could get a pretty good one. I mean, I tend to use, you've probably seen me do it plenty of times, that I tend to use the thing directly. What am I thinking? Oh, I tend to use a cool geyser directly to just... Oh, hang on. Oh, I've got words, they're just not here. Use it directly to... Oh, this is slime. Right, come here. To cool the oxygen as it's being produced. That's what I was going for. I'd like you to do this. This is important now. Cheers. Right, it's about 15.5 C. Fair. Aww. Look how happy Steve is. Excellent work, Steve. Don't spend too long in there. What? Why did you not deliver the last 5.9 kilos? Duplicate logic. I assume someone's bringing the last 5 point... You are. That's all I've got to say about that. Right, priorities. It is time. Proximity, thank you. Let's stop your nonsense. There's a lot of nonsense going on here. Frankly. Right. You'll have to excuse me a second. I will leave you with the duplicants. They should be fine. I mean, they might not be, but they should be fine. We can give Catalina suits. Look at that. Oh, I know what's happening there. Yeah, sorry, Max. I forgot that you needed to sleep. I'll be back now, chat. Oh, the pod went off. Right then. What have we got in the pod? Not a lot. Frankly. That's the answer to what we have in the pod. Not very much. Oh, was there a Nisbet? Sorry. Well, which one was the Nisbet? Was the Nisbet any good? The cook? Oh, she was alright actually. If I'd taken any of them, it probably would have been her. To be fair. Rejected for a potted plant, absolutely. I mean, she wasn't a super exciting cook. Would have rather she, you know, did some additional things beyond just cooking. But, we may have considered it. By which I mean we probably wouldn't have considered it. Let's make some more of these. How are we getting on in here? Oh, this is sort of coming along. Ugh. Ugh. It might take a little while. I might want to... Do you know what I might want to do? I would like you... Oh, these are doors, aren't they? I mean, we could just get rid of them. Nobody cares that they're doors. We could just put one there. Let's do a ladder. Rummage and inspect. Thank you. Rummage and inspect. We might have to dig that out as well. For suitable rummaging. One day. Do-do-do. Right, that's sorted, so this can get turned off. And we are gonna give you some... What's it? Oxygen. By means of... Oh, I see, that's why. That's fine. Just using this pipe here. There we go. Excellent. Right. One, two, three, four. We certainly can continue coming along here as well. See if we can find anything. Yep. It's a shovel. Wrangle. We found them. They were waiting. To the surprise of no one. Right, let's have a critter drop off. And we'll also have an automated drop off so that if we find eggs, we can chuck them in. Excellent. Right. Is this sorted? Yes. One day there will be oxygen. That day's not today, but one day. Where was the thing? Oh, it's down here a bit. Okay. Wow. Never ever able to do a straight line. Mm-hmm. That's fine. Excellent. Right, you lot can get on with that. We've got stuff going on here. This is starting to sort itself out. Colony achievement. What have we done? We've built 2,500 buildings. Excellent. I'm surprised that we haven't done oxygen not occluded yet. Where are we on that? Oh, because it has to come through the vents. Oh, I see. I always thought it was pipes. Didn't realise it was vents. Yes, I see you there. You little what name? That one was easy. That one was quite easy. That seems to be the way with those mod add-on ones. Some of them are pretty easy, and you'll just do them, and some of them are pretty difficult. And you will actually need to go for them, rather than just, like, assume they'll get done. I'm gonna leave this carbon dioxide for now. Oxygen not included feels so automatic once the spawn was set up. I agree. I think that's probably why. And we managed to drop polluted water in our liquid lock. Well, that's not the end of the world. It's probably why I just assumed that it was done with the pipes rather than the vents, just because I hadn't really considered. Did we find out what that is yet? No. Alright. What is the hardest mod one? Let's have a little look. I think there was one that I thought was pretty hard. None of these are super long, super difficult. Some of them are long, but not necessarily difficult. Critters killed by non-natural causes. It clearly counts the ones you drown, which is handy. Probably these ones. These are really RNG. Have a duplicant reach oxygen with less than 5 seconds left until suffocation. And have a duplicant reach a triage cot under their own power with no more than 10 hit points remaining. Which, yeah. I don't know about that. You've never built a spawn? No, you don't like them to be self-powered, do you, Emily? You're a great believer in powering them with regular power. Yeah, always on the grid. We are sort of, we're vaguely gearing up for the smooth hatch, the down the hatch 1. So that is sort of on the list of things that we are doing. Otherwise, I'm still mostly looking for suitable water. That's the other thing we're doing. So yeah, those are the two things currently in progress. I think if we build it there, we'll just be able to destroy them all. Maybe not. We'll try. I sometimes tie mine to the grid. Mine sometimes have backup grid power. But they are always, well, they are pretty much nearly always by default supposed to be self-powered. Yeah, we'll just dig all of this out, whatever. That isn't always exactly the way it works. Oh, that's not great. That is not great. Come here, you lot. This needs to go. Thank you. Oh. I see the carbon dioxide exploded. Only when I need oxygen and pipes. It's only a mid-late game. I'm a fan of the open electrolyzer. It's so much more efficient. Let me deconstruct this. I'm going to want to put an actual roof on this. Where's the obsidian? In fact, I'm going to do a couple of things. Because I don't want any set out. It is going alright. Yeah. What? Who made a mess? Why? Have you considered just coming out? Oh! That's hysterical. That is actually hysterical. It fell all the way down. That's pretty funny. Alright. Let's get with the mopping, you lot. This is gonna need some mopping. Yep, and here. And this. No, I mean, this might turn all to ice. But I mean, that'll deal with the polluted water anyway, to be fair. I wonder if we can mop this briefly enough that we won't have any problems with breaking the liquid lock. We'll try. No, you're not doing that, Leofar? Did we sort this out? We did. Good. Thank you. That is sufficient. Right. This polluted water... I've got it on sweep only. Let's use the germ map to find it. This assumably doesn't have... No, it does have liquids on. Those should probably die anyway, to be honest. Alright. Sand, always the final boss. It's sort of unfortunately true. There you go. have a super duper hard digging hat. I think part of the reason that people often keep them in boxes, I think, is because of the heat as much as anything else. It's because they have a tendency to be hot. Oh, I take it we're not allowed in this side. We have to go in the other side. I hate it when it's like that. Why would you design point of interest buildings that are like that? That you have to go in a specific side. It's always very annoying. Right, how are we doing for eggs? Ah, look, there's one there. Collected. And here. Ooh. And here. Look at all these eggs that should be in our thing, not hanging out here. Who is suffocating? You're gonna be fine, Max. Don't worry about it. I mean, that's not ideal, mate. Frankly. Not a huge fan of you believing that that is a good place to gasp for air. I saw one run where no spom worked really well. It was a print every deep challenge where they built a load of electrolyzers on the bottom and cooled the base and let the hydrogen float up. Hello, Nematrek. Welcome in. We definitely have built, built open electrolyzers in the past. I can't remember what it was specifically that meant that we wanted to do it. But we definitely had a run where I built open electrolyzers. It might have actually been a take all the dupes one. I think it might have been a time thing where we maybe didn't have anything good and we just desperately needed to achieve something. Oh, we probably aren't actually producing enough oxygen as a point of interest. Let's put another one of these up here. What do we got in the pod? No Nisbet. Also, we're not having either of these. They're both terrible. Let's take some sandstone. Salt water. I think I might want some salt water. How are they going to reach the bottom of that dig command? This one, they can reach the bottom of that off the ladder. They're not going to have any problem reaching it. Yeah, I don't want to start a new run, set it up like that and see if I like it. I think there's definitely a thing with how much Oxygen Not Included players like to build contraptions. I definitely think that is a thing. Are we gonna build this ever? No? Oh, hang on. Oh, it's a warm sweater. Disappointed. This one's a snazzy suit, though. Catalina, come and get a snazzy suit. Excellent. Look at you in your snazzy suit. It is a contraption building game. But, I do think there are... I mean, that's... To be fair, Emily's complaint about the spawns is exactly the same as my complaint about everyone going for max efficiency all the time. That they're just kind of unnecessary. You don't need to do that. You can do other things. What have we found? Oh good, hydrogen. Hooray! By which I obviously mean, oh, hello, the vacuum of space. Well, that's not ideal. What are we going to do about the vacuum of space being up there? Do I think I'm going to lose that much of my atmosphere? Probably just going to do that, to be honest. And leave it be. I'll go back up there in a bit. You found your favourite setup for oxygen sublimators? Is anyone coming to do this? No. Right, let's cancel that then, and get you to build a slightly more important bit of sandstone. Thank you. Someone will do it shortly. Steve has a skill point. I think Steve might be on his way to do this, though. And if he is, I do not want to distract him with his skill point. Lovely. Good job, Steve. Now you can have your skill point. Otto, you can have some rocket pilotry, and Steve, you can be a slightly better digger. Turns out you can reliably turn all the polluted oxygen into clean O2 without any liquid seals. And, the obvious next question here is, how do you do that then, Nematrak? How are we doing on, what's it? The autosweepers have outperformed duplicants for 2 out of 5 cycles. They're also on course to do it today. Who knows whether they will actually do it? We can hope. We probably need to keep the duplicants busy, or they might start sweeping stuff. Super sustainable. We're still absolutely miles. Oh no, we're not absolutely miles. Yes, we are. I take it back. 28 cycles remaining. It's not quite as much meat as I would have liked to eat. Do we have any other stone hatch eggs? We do not. They've not had any other random stone hatches. We should keep an eye out. Chat, yell at me if we see random stone hatches. Let's sweep that. Excellent. Right. So they've got a fair bit to do in here. They don't have very much to do in there, frankly. What else can we give them to keep them occupied? Could have sworn there was more water than this in here before. Weird. Weird, weird. Right. One of the things we're going to do is I'm going to build a downwards door. We're not going to cut in there. I don't need the chlorine, but right. I'd also like you. Oh no, we're not going to build these things on a 9. That's excessive. We're going to come in and look at what's in here. 1 deodorizer is right, 2 to the left, then 4 airtail. Tell us about that. Yes. Yes, take a picture. Take a picture. Oh, right. We need to put this back. We're going to break this nature reserve for a minute, but to be fair, this nature reserve isn't really... There isn't really any point to this nature reserve. It only existed to get the thing. And that room's too big. You should be able to reach that. Oh, whatever. I don't care that you can't reach that, to be honest. Sweep this, for sure. Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. It's one of those sneezes that is gonna happen at some point. I hate those. Thank you. Let me have a look. Discord. You too can look if you come and join the Discord. Hello. Oh, I see. You're actually talking about using the sublimation station. Well, that seems alright. How are we doing here? This is going to fill up at some point, but not too soon. Do you two need murdering? Possibly. What we got? 8, 8, and 8? You definitely do need some murdering. Murder these for me. Good murdering. Good. Excellent. Right. Alright then. So now we know what's in this, and it's not very exciting. And we've still got that to reach, so we'll carry on doing this. So we can go reach that. And then we'll have a think about what we want to do next. There you go. Lovely.